Hi, this is Games.G and we're bringing you the semi-finals for CSGO with JAM.Gaming versus On9ers. And I am joined by my co-caster, it is Longinus. How you doing, buddy?
Casting, please get him off of the air. No, I'm just kidding. We just had some technical difficulties with Rocket League, so we're switching over to the semi-finals for CSGO. I actually was really keen to see Rocket League, but you know what? I'm super keen to see some CSGO. So we have the game 2 between JAM.Gaming and On9ers.
Online is bringing up the CT side at the moment, so we're playing on Mirage. So at the moment, like you said, JAM.Gaming is a map up, so it's all on to Onliners to keep in the semi-finals. They need to really take away this game if they want to stay in. At the moment, we've come in, CT is on 3 rounds and JAM.Gaming is on 6. So we'll have to see how this round's going to be played. A few smokes going out by the looks of things. And they're working their way up lower park. And it looks like they're going to be positioning on side A. And then we see Mick Rutch taking out Clug.
Smoke's coming out. Oh man, so they're one up, but it's about to get real violent real soon.
Yeah, we see Genesis picking up William, Zillion taking out Genesis. So it is pretty brutal around this A point at the moment. The CT guys are a little bit on the back foot here. Their positioning isn't so great. We're seeing a bit of an off come out. Oh, we see Insanity pick up Emerosa. McClutch take out Carbuncle. Win takes out Insanity. So it's a 1v2 situation with the bomb planted on point at the moment. We're just going to have a look at the last CT guy. Win's got his knife out. What's he going to plan to do here?
I think he's probably just going to save the AK, to be perfectly honest, if he can. I don't think it's worth trying to fight the 1v3. Granted, Jam are all super low, but...
he's going to be playing into the point against an Orpa and 2 AKs. It's not looking very helpful.
This is a rough map to defend, in my opinion, because it's just... It's so weird in how open yet not open it is, that you don't have quite as many choke points as you normally would. Yeah, you don't get quite as much as defender's advantage. It's a more long range. I think this is a solid map to run a double AWP strat personally. But what do I know? So we've got the terrorists coming in. They're heading up towards A through I don't even know what
Playground.
It's called. Playground. Thank you. This is why I'm new with the CSGO casting. I just watch people. All right. Okay. So.
Ooh, Mick Rutch taking a bit of fire from Genesis. Smoke goes out. We see Haslan picking up Genesis though. He's just working their way up upper park at the moment with that AWP, trying to get some real hurt down. And oh wow, we see Clug pick up Zillion. It's going to be a bit of a fight here. Doesn't get the AWP off, misses the shot and gets picked up himself. So Mick Rutch is down. He's going to drop that AWP.
Gets the double. Is that the triple? Is that the triple?
Triple. Oh baby, it's a triple.
Oh baby, a triple. He still works like he goes down still. How much work can one man be asked for? You know, like, give your life in service of your country. But no, that was good.
That is definitely what On9ers wanted. They were a bit behind in the econ if we were just having a look at their numbers beforehand. So yeah, it's they're looking a bit short from cash at the moment, but hopefully they'll be able to take out this round.
Well, I mean, Emerosa, he's oh, he actually does switch out for the M4. Looks like that's a little bit less worrying, thankfully. A lot of utilities on both sides, which I really like. As I was saying earlier, utilities win games, but so do headshots. So let's see what happens. The CT's primarily defending B, but we'll see. They're able to rotate between B and A pretty quickly. It's not too difficult for them. The T's playing quite slow.
Out goes the Molotov just to pressure out Genesis, so he's had to make his way out of there with all that smoke going down. So it looks like they're just rotating around at the moment through Playground, just looking to maybe get a pick with that AWP, get some work done with it. It's very, very passive at the moment, but they've got lots of damage down. Emerosa's on 1 HP.
We've
got Win on
1 HP.
1 HP. It's so intense at the moment. We're just waiting for someone to make a big mistake. Just poke their head out and just get blown away.
Once it starts, it's not going to stop.
Wow.
Look at that.
Clug just walks with his back to Insanity, gets torn apart. Insanity just coming out, taking Emerosa out.
But it's not over. 2v2.
It is a 2v2. So it looks like the bombs have been dropped at B side. So this is where the fight looks like it might be going down. It's most likely just going to end in a bit of a bloody mess here.
Here comes Insanity. Doesn't really matter.
Haslan just walks straight into Carbuncle. Carbuncle takes him out.
1v1!
1v1. Sanity's just trying to get a bit of poke down. Looks like he's got a flashbang or a decoy. Oh, it manages to pick up. Genesis comes around the corner and just tears him apart. What an easy pickup for him.
Yeah, that looked pretty nice. It really did. On Niners, not quite hemorrhaging rounds, but it's been a rough start for them. As I was saying, this is kind of a pick-orientated map. So, you know, like I said, double op works effectively, and it comes down to who's actually better at making those, you know, long-range pick-off shots. And I think JAM.Gaming just a little bit better getting that early damage down and then capitalizing on it.
Well, it looks like Insanity's going to try and get a pick in tunnels, takes out Win, pops around the corner, gets a double, gets Genesis. He's put so much damage down on the tunnels. They're looking to play a bit aggressively because they've all picked up their AKs. There's heaps of smoke at the moment. They're all standing almost on top of each other, just waiting for the party to get started. Clug picks up Wooing. Oh, he gets poked through the window. Amorosa takes out Insanity. Then we see McCrutch take out Clug, so it is 2v3 at the moment. We're seeing the terrorists work their way up through the lower park. We see Amorosa get picked up by Haslan, so it's not looking good for the CTs at the moment, and the last CT goes down with Carbuncle just getting torn apart by Haslan.
Has Jam had someone DC? Am I going crazy?
It looks like it's been there's been a match pause, so it looks like you're not crazy.
Yeah, like I'm sitting there like I'm sure Jam only have 4 players right now.
It could be a shared hallucination.
I mean, that has happened. Like historically, there is proof of shared hallucinations in life. Okay, so Insanity's back, but he will have to sit this round out, unfortunately for Jam.
But they've got a very comfortable lead here in terms of their economy.
And he's gone again.
And there he goes again. So maybe it's a client-based issue because this is being run on LAN, so it wouldn't be a network connectivity issue like we had with Rocket League. So we'll just have to kind of wait to see what happens. So yeah, it's not looking too good for onliners at the moment. On-niners, or onliners as they like to be called. So yeah, they're a little bit hit on the economy here. I'm expecting another eco round from them.
Alright, so just to allow one of them in, I'm going to leave the game real quick. And we'll see how that goes.
So yeah, we're just going to see if we can get the other caster back in a sec. We'll see. It looks like he's been able to come back in, so we'll just try and reconnect our caster and then we should be able to resume the match. Just give me 1 second. Win saying he would have played our A game if we knew there were casters.
Lol.
So yeah, we're just waiting to get kicked off at the moment. So we've seen a lot of aggressive play through Playground. Just coming into the A point. That last round was actually a bit interesting because they decided to play aggressively into tunnels. Sanity got some massive pickups in there, so they might try to replicate that again, especially since they're running an all AK round into an econ round.
Okay, in case you're wondering what that is, no, the stream quality didn't just suddenly dip. A dude's flying like a little drone around, which I think he just won in like some kind of raffle or something. So good for him. You can hear them yelling. So Haslan with the 5-year veteran coin. I wonder how many people in this tournament can actually boast that as well. I'm sure a few of them can.
So it'll be interesting to see how they look to play this point. They're in lower park at the moment. They're all AKs. They're going to be looking to be going guns blazing. They've got plenty of flashbangs, grenades, smokes. Oh, we see Genesis get picked up. He's taken out just behind Playground. So it's not looking too good for them at the moment with him getting picked up around upper park. Looks like they're positioning at the moment straight onto the A point.
Let's see if he can do any work with Amorosa with that Deagle. Man, the stack from the CT's actually paying off big.
Yeah, just absolutely obliterating them. So it's a 2v2 right now with Amorosa going down, so they're playing really aggressive around this A point. Bomb's been dropped, so the ball is in CT's court. But unfortunately, Win goes down. It's a bit of a pistol fight here. He's got his AK out. It's just going to be a little bit of a poke around this box. So they're trying to take each other out, and then Clug unfortunately goes down, taking a headshot from Zelen.
Oh, the BM!
The BM is real.
Man, okay, this is last round of the first half, as you can see on your screen. Let's see, On-Niners actually have guns this round, so that's nice for them. In fact...
They're going to burn every cent they have.
Of course.
It's the last round, all or nothing.
What else can you do? But that's a full buy. They've got 2 defuse kits, a lot of utilities. Now,
Seeing a bit of an aggressive play from Zillan. Comes out into water, manages to pick up Klug, throws out another grenade. Is he going to be able to get another pickup? He's fighting at the moment just around. Oh, just manages to get taken out by Win, but does so much damage to him. Genesis takes out William. We're seeing a bit of aggressive play at the moment by Insanity in the tunnels, so maybe they'll be able to make a play here, but there's no one else around him. So it looks like they're going to maybe posture onto B. Yeah, it looks like they're going to have a free run onto the B bomb side at the moment because all of the CT are on A. We're seeing a bit of a rotation here, but whether or not they're going to be able to catch them at all is going to be anyone's guess.
Well, I mean, Win could get the flank if he's lucky. We'll see how this goes. Looks like he's not going to try for it. They're just going to go for a standard maybe B retake. The bomb has been planted. They got that 35 seconds. It's a lot longer than it sounds, but it's still not that long.
Oh, massive pickup. Haslan goes down from Carbuncle. Insanity picks up Carbuncle. Win really needs to play this really well. Gets massive damage down. Oh, wow. These really well played by Genesis and by Win.
Still a great round for Jam. Not a great round, a great half for Jam. 10-5. You can't be upset with that. But, you know what? At least on Niners, we're able to salvage something. They're able to stop the bleeding for that last round. Go out with something that can maybe lift their spirits a little bit, that might give them the morale boost they need to keep this up.
Well, it's just exactly it. I mean, they played that round safe. They played it so they managed to get heaps of damage down, pick up those players, and then they managed to secure that last round. And I mean, today's been a perfect example of these massive comebacks what we saw earlier today with Icarus, and so I mean, we could definitely see this from on Niners.
Well, it's probably this pistol round's always so important. On Niners can win
massive
this.
fighting going down and found at the moment. He's trying to chase with the pistol. Win manages to pick up Haslan. He's working his way through, just shooting corners randomly.
No subtlety whatsoever, trying to pre-fire every single door.
Looks like they're going to try and brute force their way into A. CT hasn't rotated quickly enough. Lots of fire going down. Oh, Mikrach gets picked up by Klug, so it's looking really good for On9ers in the 3v5 situation at the moment. Oh, there's a little bit of a fight down the lobby with Klug picking up Insanity. So at the moment it's all down to Willem. Willem managed to pick up Klug and Win. So this maybe we could see a 1v3 situation where he managed to pull off the win. What do you reckon?
I don't think he's getting out of this.
Well, it's 1v2 now. With Carbuncle going down, he's going to try and maybe get a defuse. He's going to wait.
He doesn't have time.
He's got flanks on him everywhere.
And boom goes the dynamite. Wow! He just doesn't have enough time.
But he
has
does
to run.
He does manage to pick up all of the terrorists.
Nevertheless, they get the win bonus. They get the bomb plant bonus. So that was a really important round. Really important round for On9ers. As everyone knows, everyone who follows CSGO, the pistol round is so gigantic nowadays, in Go anyway. And I'm not here to debate the validity of that. Okay, you see that M9 bayonet Doppler that Haslan is wielding? He asked me to pick which case he should open today, and he got that. That's a knife worth apparently about $2.5 grand. He jumped out of his seat and hugged me. But more importantly, the anti-eco coming in for the T side, and they even managed to scrape together an AK there. Which, look, let's see if it pays off. The UMP on the CT side. Look.
Carbuncle managed to get a pick on Sanity up the lower park. Very good play on him. I thought he might be able to get taken out here. So just playing around lower park at the moment. They're almost standing on top of Hazeland, but he gets picked up by Klug as Klug's making his way through. A little bit of an awareness issue there. Mikrach takes down Genesis. Carbuncle takes down Mikrach. Lots of fighting going around A at the moment. Back of A. We have to see. Oh, manages to pop down. Zillion takes out Amorosa. So it's a 2v2 situation here. They're trying to rotate to get into position. Klug is putting so much damage down on Haslan at the moment as he's hanging around the back of A. And it's looking like it's...
Let's see what they can get done with this Galil. The AK having switched hands, but not
They're playing Chasey in the storage room. And yeah, Klug manages to pick up Zillion, and Carbuncle picks up William.
And salvages the AK.
Exactly.
But look at that. They take the pistol round, and then all of a sudden, look, that's basically... This is probably going to be a second eco from Jam. So that's 3 rounds in a row. Bam! Suddenly it's 8-10, right? Suddenly it's not so dire. Suddenly we have a game.
Yeah, like I said, this has been the tournament for the turnarounds. We've seen it just about every single game we've casted today. Massive comebacks from each team. It's been great to watch. It's been keeping these games really super exciting. So Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a bit of an eco round again for the CT side. We see
Infinite
Clug
tees.
pick up Haslan. He's playing super aggressive in Upper Park, trying to get those shots down. They managed to pick up Insanity, so they're going to be working their way very aggressively up into A point at the moment. But CT are rotating there right now to try and lock them out. So it's not looking too healthy for them at the moment all over the C point. They're going to be playing pretty aggressive here. We've got Genesis just trying to get as much damage down as possible. He knows where they are. He knows where to put the fire. He's going to get the pick, and he manages to get Zillion. He's got the fire on that dumpster. He's trying to pick him up. We've got William hanging in storage. He's bleeding so much, and he gets pistoled down by William.
And look at that. On the red carpet gets rolled out. Carbuncle, who didn't fight or see anyone on the opposing team that game, just rolls on in with the bomb. So 8-10. But now we have guns. Now we have guns for JAM.Gaming. Granted, that's a scout. Couldn't afford the AWP, I assume. Look at that. I mean, like, this is a... I don't know. Last round was kind of a broken buy for the terrorists, but it still worked perfectly.
Looks like he's feeling like he's going to be getting some nice headshots off with the scout. So he's just looking at Upper Park at the moment, but no one's there at all. They've all rotated to B. Looks like they're going to pop in and they get a pick on McClutch. Wind goes down. Emerosa takes out William. Zillion takes out Carbuncle. And Genesis takes out Zillion. So it's been an absolute bloodbath at this bloodbath at this A point. Too much going on, so it's a 2v2 situation at the moment. CT are trying to rotate in as much as possible. Smokes are going down, lots of pressure at the moment. So, yeah, they're really just trying to work their way in. Oh, Hazeland going to just get taken out by Emerosa. Insanity's feeling the pressure at the moment. Is he going to try and pull it out?
No, he pulls back. They can't afford to lose another gun. He doesn't even have anything good. Like, it's really rough for them right now.
They know. The On9 they're on the hunt. They're trying to get some fire down on him, but he's rotated so quickly into Upper Park, they're not going to be able to get to him. So
no, not quite. The bomb will go down. Terrorists win.
And look at it now. It's super close. That's 9-10.
Okay. So far, this half, On9ers haven't actually dropped a round. That's actually going to be starting to play with the heads of JAM.Gaming. JAM.Gaming coming into this tournament, very high expectations of themselves. Pretty well respected Australian team. I think people know that I think they expect themselves to do really well here. And sometimes people feed off that pressure, and sometimes it makes them crumble. And right now, I'm not saying they're crumbling, but they've got all pistols but one. So, you know, let's see how they hold up against all these AKs.
Oh, we see, wow, Haslan, Mikwatch, and Gaming William goes down. So that's Zillion's the only one up at the moment. He's got a pistol, so he's going to try and get some work done, maybe steal a weapon here. There's not really much else he can do in this situation.
Not much he can do at all. They're slowly closing the net. They haven't even planted the bomb yet.
Oh, and manages to get taken out by Carbuncle.
Tie game. The game just told me that that Clug hasn't died in 3 rounds. Thanks, CSGO. Appreciate it.
Doing our job for us.
It really is. Like, it tells me everything with the stats, you know, the gold. Well, it's not gold, it's actually money in this game. Slightly different. Sorry, ladies and gents. I've been casting League of Legends all day. Give me a break. Alright, so the bomb is actually heading up the same way through, I believe they're going to head through
We're looking at some
restrooms.
really aggressive posturing here in Upper Park and in Playground by the CTs. Looks like they really want to shut down that push early. And looks like they're going to play aggressively here around rocks. They've dropped back a little bit. So it's looking a little bit dicey at the moment. Who's going to be the first one to go? Oh, we see Genesis getting picked up by Haslan. We're seeing a bit of a fight in Upper Park at the moment. Manages to put lots of damage down on the team. Oh, he managed to take out Haslan, but unfortunately Insanity picks up Clark, so that'll be his first death, unfortunately, in the last few rounds. It's a bit of a fight going on at the canal with Win getting headshot by William. It's looking a bit brutal. Looks like this might be the round that On9ers drop, and this is exactly what JAM.Gaming want to happen.
Before this round, I was at the start of this round when the CT started going aggressive, I was wondering, is this JAM.Gaming switching up strategies, or are they just tilting right now? I think I have my answer.
Exactly. I think that's what they needed to change up. It wasn't working for them hanging back and trying to let On9ers make a mistake. They're like, no, we need to turn this back into our game. When we were playing aggressively as a terrorist, it was our game. Let's make it our game as CT. Let's play aggressive on them. Let's put the pressure down, and that's what happened. And they got heaps of picks super early on, and they turned the match straight around.
Exactly. And I think, you know, look, say what you will, On9ers were probably so used to the way it was going. They were so used to being the playmakers that early CT rush caught them off guard. The flash coming down the tunnels from William. This is about to get real hectic real quick.
Waiting for the smoke to dissipate and the party to start. Lots of fighting going at the moment. Clug taking out William. Emerosa going down. We see Genesis also getting taken out by Mikrutch. Emerosa takes out Mikrutch. So it is a 3v3 situation, but Clug's pretty much hanging on for dear life with Win getting taken out by Insanity. So it's all going down at B-bomb bomb side at the moment. The bomb has been dropped. It is a 2v2 situation. Sorry, 2v3 situation. Oh, sorry, 1v3 situation with Carbuncle getting taken out by Insanity.
That's what it is.
It is over. It's looking really, really dicey for On9ers. They need to be able to pull it back. They've if they give up just 4 more rounds, it's all over for them.
Well, think about it like this, right? Yes, it is. If they go 4 more rounds, it's over. But you know what else? They just took 4 rounds in a row not too long ago. So
yeah, I mean, they did try to change it up in that last one. They've done a lot of A rotations this game as terrorists, and they tried to take it through B
again. No, wait, let's see what happens. I actually think maybe would have suited them to hang back and hang out in T spawn for a little while, have a chat, have a think about what to do, and then you know, maybe make Jam sweat a little bit. Like, where are they? What's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It looks like they're playing from connector into playground at the moment. They're just trying to play it really safe. The CT rotations are expecting a B push. They're almost standing on top of each other with Clug taking out William. So yeah, it's Clug's taking a little bit of damage. He's on 31 at the moment, so he's pretty healthy at the moment. He can still get some decent kills, but it is a very, very passive game from On9ers. Clug gets taken out, so it's 4v4 now. Lots of fighting going on at connectors. A bit of some fires being traded. Win gets taken out by Zillion, so it's a very, very passive game.
The solo swing around from Win, I believe it was. It seemed kind of insane. If you're there,
Insanity just takes out Genesis. He walks a little bit too far, but Insanity gets taken out himself by Carbuncle. Knows the positioning. Oh, looks like he's going to pop around the corner. He's going to be able to get Haslan. Emerosa, unfortunately, gets taken out too low and just gets blown away by Haslan. Haslan also takes out Carbuncle, so that's...
They're just delayed because of the incendiary, or the Molotov, excuse me.
At least they managed to get the plant. It's a little bit more money for the next round for them.
It is good. What I was saying was, when Win came round by the side by himself there, he just got taken out immediately. If you're going to try and create a fake like that, now I'm not sure, maybe he was lurking, I wasn't watching the screen, but it looked to me like he was trying to create a fake. Like, you know, apply a little bit of pressure, make them think you're coming. And then when you do that, it's kind of important that you don't die. Yeah. And that kind of gives up the whole jig is up at that point. You're not maybe hang back, throw some smokes, throw some mollies, see how they react, rather than go in and get shot. But you know what? It's easy when I'm sitting up here on the stage, just, you know, talking about them.
Unfortunately, we see Carbuncle being picked up, and yeah, he just gets slaughtered trying to go up the long way to A. And so it's a 4v5 situation at the moment. Looks like they're playing a big connectors at the moment. They're going to be trying to wake their way into the B bomb side. The CT looks like they're rotating because they're expecting. We're seeing Emerosa take a bit of damage, so he's bleeding from the kneecaps at the moment.
Genesis has managed to come around, but not enough. The boost able to take him out.
Yeah, Haslan managing to shoot Genesis in the head, so it's looking a bit dicey for them at the moment. And Win goes down too, so it's looking really, really rough for them. Though it looks like they're going to rotate for an A push at the moment, but they know they're there. The grenades are going down. See Clug taking 30 damage at the moment from that grenade. Lots of smoke. Are they going to be able to get a pick here, perhaps? The smoke's going to dissipate.
He's in trouble.
The flank's...
Oh, man.
Oh, no, they know exactly where they are now. They can just wait. And there you go. You see Emerosa getting taken out by Insanity, and then we see Haslan take out Clug. Not really much they could do to play that any better, I think.
Pretty darn clean from Jam, I would say. One more round, and they're on match point. I think you have to save, pretty much, as On9. I don't think you have a choice. I think you save this round, and then you just don't stop.
Let's just say the On9ers mouses must be pretty sweaty right now. They really want to start picking it up.
So they brought out the 2 Tech 9s. They have a bunch of flashes, which are already getting used. So I'm interested to see how this goes.
We see Clug pick up Mikrutch. Clug is taken out by William. They're playing super aggressive at that point. The rotations have come out though. William takes out Win. We're seeing the bomb plant go down. Zillion takes out Carbuncle and Win takes out William. Lots of fighting going at the moment. It's a 2v3 situation. Genesis manages to get the flank on Zillion. Insanity takes out Emerosa. Genesis is just trying to play around this pylon. Manages to get Haslan, and we're seeing it. He knows Insanity's rotating. He's about to get a pick. Manages to get the pick. Takes him out. Manages to turn around. This is exactly what they wanted. They didn't want that match point to be going on.
See Valve? You were right, guys. By reducing the bullet clip size, you totally nerfed the Tech 9. It's clearly mega balanced now. No, I'm just having a bit of a laugh. That was some excellent play from Genesis. It was just Yeah, you know, it's a common complaint that the Tech 9 is perhaps a little too good.
This looks like a little bit of posturing just up at Playground and Fountain at the moment. Nothing really being covered by the CTs on Long A. Some flashes go out though. It looks like they're expecting a bit of a B rush at the moment. They've got 3 rotations on there, 3 CT rotated there at the moment. A bit of blind fire going on the door.
All right, well, I know the tension is mounting. It's palpable. Whoa, nearly taking out his own player as Genesis.
Oh, we see the first pick of the match. William goes down a win. So that's not very good for them at all. I wonder if they're really a bit iffy about how they want to rotate. It looks like they're pretty keen on this B. And the CTs are hanging back really passive. They're a player down. They haven't got as much coverage, unfortunately, at the moment. And we're just seeing Emerosa just ease his way into the B bomb site. He's expecting to see McRutch there.
Just tap it in, man. Like, it's like Happy Gilmore. Just tap it in.
Just run in with a bit of rage. Pops the Molotov, gets burned to death. Emerosa goes down. Win picks up McRutch, though. So it looks like they got a great position on this B point.
From Zillen.
Zillen's trying to get a beat on them, but unfortunately gets shot in the back by Genesis. So it looks like they're going to be able to get the bomb plant down. It's going to come up to these 2 CT. They're going to have to try and wipe out 4 players on their team. Are they going to try and do it? Looks like they're going to try and just opt to maybe save their weapons here.
Yeah, I'm not sure those Galils are really worth saving, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah,
excuse me.
They could be just going for a really long flank here. I mean, they are 3 rounds up, so they can afford to give this one up.
Excuse me, it's M4s, not Galils.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to opt to save. Now they're just going to hang out in the playground, maybe just take turns on the swing and the slide, and just have a bit of fun.
Yeah, one can push the other. Like a.
They can show each other their knives. Maybe have a bit of a drug deal in the playground. Just anything could happen. Just a bit of fun.
What are you implying about JAM.Gaming with this drug deal statement?
Well, I mean, it's a ghetto playground, and they've got knives. Like, what kind of
guess
guys?
You're right.
What kind of 35-year-olds hang around in a playground in a ghetto with knives that aren't doing drug deals?
These are the police say. This
I'm
is
sorry,
the CTs, man.
I'm just going with what the audience would be expecting.
If it was the T side, I'd be all with. Nah, I'm just messing with you, dude. It's whatever. Let's see, but either way, man, JAM.Gaming. Suddenly, it's slipping through their fingers. They can feel it just slowly ebbing away. And it's not a nice feeling.
They're almost standing on top of each other's heads on the connectors at the moment. Zillion's... Oh, unfortunately, William gets picked up. Zillion's trying to get a pick. Manages to take Emerosa. He tries to escape out through connectors, but Carbuncle picks him up on his way out. So that's not very good for them. That's a 1-for-2 situation. So it's now 4v3. It looks like they're possibly looking for an A. They take out McRutch. So it's now 2v4. So they've managed to massively turn it around again. They're going to be able to get an easy plan on the bomb. At A. Win takes out Haslan, so it's they've got great position all over this A point, and yeah, Sanity's just trying to get a pick, but unfortunately gets taken out by Win. So there's a turnaround. It's been so back and forth this match.
One round, right? And look at the money. Look at the money. This is not going to be a very fun round for JAM.Gaming. They really do need to save it. Look at them. They bought like 1 grenade each, basically. Except for Haslan, who is completely saving. Oh, excuse me, he went for
Looks
the
like they're going to play super aggressive in the lower park. They just want to get this eco round over, maybe try and get some weapons off them. They're playing into the playground at the moment. Lots of shots get down. Unfortunately, he's not able to take him out. Insanity getting picked up by Carmichael, but he gets so much damage down on Clog. Looks like the terrorists have rotated into the tunnels at the moment. Looks like they're going to try and push into the B-bomb side, but they're going to run into 2 players. They pick up Haslan. Clog goes down to William, just hiding around that corner. Yeah, Win takes out William, and Zillion takes out Emerosa. So the bomb is sitting on B. The CTs know that it's there. So, yeah, he's just trying to position himself at the moment. Manages to get a big headshot. Brilliant headshot. But Win managed to pick him up, unfortunately. So it is a 2v1 situation at the B bomb site.
Zelen, he has picked up that AK, but now he drops it. Yeah, you gotta feel bad for Haslan earlier. They caught him napping, trying to pull out that deagle. It's a big gun. It takes a little while.
2 more rounds to go. It needs to get to 16 on one of these sides, and it could go either way at this point. But we are seeing an orb come out for Zillen, so he looks like maybe he's going to be looking to get some massive long-range picks.
Calling it now. We're going to OT.
The golden round. So they're just a little bit iffy on the terrace side about where they want to rotate at the moment. They've dropped the bomb at the moment. They're playing in the playground. They could.
Well, I mean, where else would you play?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it looks like they might be looking at A. They're hanging around at the playground at the moment. no aggressive AWP plays at the moment. I was hoping for some massive AWP play this round.
No, this is... I think this is the way to go. Look, it's... I mean, they have Zelen with that AWP playing exceedingly far back. He's essentially defending, you know, up against an upper park, rotate, and there the snapshot takes him out. The Genesis and Carbuncle both go down.
Yeah, unfortunately, Haslan picking him up. He was hanging around a little bit too long at the women's restroom and just gets blown away. So this is exactly what they want. They're playing it nice and safe. They're just letting them come out, get poked, and blown away. So it's a 3v5 situation. We've got Win playing around in the tunnels at the moment. He tries to get a grenade down, gets only a little bit of damage. Emerosa tries to flank, gets blown apart by William. This is not a good situation for him. And then Win goes down, trying to get that really fast flank of William. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out in his favor. So this... On-Niners, they need to take out 2 rounds in a row, otherwise it's all over for them.
I just want to say, I think that's good advice for dudes in general. Don't hang out too long by the women's restroom.
Exactly. I mean, you know, you're just going to get white-knighted if you hang out too much around the women's restroom.
White-knighted. Good times. All right, so let's see how this goes. This is it. This is match point for JAM.Gaming. And you know what? It hasn't been easy. And, you know, on-Niners, they got plenty of money. They got a full buy here. This isn't going to be an easy round. Neither of these teams want to make a mistake. They're both playing it fairly slowly. However, the CT's playing a little bit further forwards than they have been in the last couple of rounds, particularly last round. And Win goes down just like that.
Yeah, he's just on the long side of B, just manages to get taken out. So they're easing their way up to A. The CT rotations look like that's their expectation. They've got 3 people sitting on it at the moment.
Carbuncle sneaking into B, slowly through pipe.
I don't think he's going to be able to position on anyone too quickly, but hopefully he might be able to get tricked them into thinking they're going that way. Oh, we see Genesis pick up Insanity around the restrooms. So
they needed that desperately.
They desperately needed to even up the score. It's a 4v4 situation now. They're just easing their way back and forth, rotating A to B, A to B, A to B.
Well, here's the thing. The Terrorists actually have the better firepower right now. They have the superior guns. These M4A4s aren't really cutting it. It's all about that AWP.
Mick Rutch just spins around, just blows Carmichael away. Emerosa takes out Mick Rutch, though, punishes him for taking out his friend, but Emerosa also goes down, and so does Genesis. So Cluck's going to have to try and get a clutch AWP win here, but it's going to be a really rough. He's going to try and zone there with that Molotov.
Which is to the Tech 9, but it's not enough.
Yeah, it looks like he's just going to get blown away just near that pylon. Haslan takes him out. So that's 16 to JAM.Gaming taking it away. That was such a close match. Brilliant play from both teams.
If you told me at the end of that first half this would end 16-14, I would tell you this is a really T-sided map.
And I'm not going to bet on it.
No, exactly. Wow, good game.
Definitely good game. One takeaway, guys, audience, just don't hang around the women's restrooms.
Just don't do it.
Yeah, just don't do it.
Look, I'll say this much, right? Granted, on-Niners, they lost the game, but they can hold their heads high after that. That was a Herculean effort.
Definitely. So yeah, we'll be getting into some more action very soon. So yeah, this has been Games to G and Games to Long. Thank you very much for this evening. We'll be back with more contact later.
Absolutely. By the way, that means Jam are going to the finals.
Yeah, Jam are going to the finals.
In case you were wondering.